It's Christmas time, bitches. Hey guys, and welcome to this week's episode where we're going to be talking about weird things that you can actually buy on the internet. So, it's winter time. The holidays are coming up, regardless of what you celebrate. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, any sort of fun thing. Most people around this time of year are buying gifts. So I'm sure you're looking for that special gift for that person out there, trying to find just the most caring and nice gift you can get someone. Now I'm here to show you some of the greatest gifts that I'm sure you could buy. Now, some of them may be a little unconventional, maybe a little weird, but I think you're definitely going to buy them a gift that no one else has bought them. Because today, we're going to be looking at Wish.com. If you're unfamiliar with Wish.com, they're essentially like an Amazon, but kind of like the off-brand of Amazon. Like, if you take like your local grocery store, and then you find that weird like off-brand that's in there, that just everything isn't quite right, like the off-brand Coke, and off-brand root beer, and all the weird stuff, that's Wish to Amazon. You can still kind of get the right idea, but it's just not quite right. So today I thought we could look at some of the fun products they have on there and some of the weird ads that they like to advertise to people, because their site is kind of a 50-50 of like average stuff and like weird stuff. But when they advertise to people on Facebook, they just show the weirdest things for some reason, and I just really wanted to highlight those things. So I thought the best way to go through this would probably be to break it up into categories, so we don't get too confused. Now, there's a lot of categories. I did my best to break them down, but it's so all over the place that it's hard to kind of put them into categories, but I'm going to do my best. For the first category are things that you didn't know that you needed, but you can buy it. The first thing is a product that is made just for men. You know, this is a problem that I'm sure all men have had at some point. You know, you're outside, doing your manly work, I'm sure, chopping your wood, and you're just really cold. And so you're just thinking, you know what I need? I need a penis sock. That's right, a penis sock. Now, all jokes aside, I genuinely don't think this has ever been a concern of mine. I don't think I've ever once been like, I'm warm everywhere else but my penis. I don't think that's ever been a thought to go through my mind. Might be just me. Maybe I'm alone in this. You be the judge. Another thing you may need for the holidays. Are you an absolute advocate of porn? Do you love porn? Do you have a crippling porn addiction? Then why not buy a Pornhub sweatshirt and tell the world about your porn addiction? What better way to tell everyone that I love sex, quite like a sweatshirt that says, I watch a lot of porn. Can't go wrong. You know, your Uncle Steve, when he opens that gift and he pulls out a Pornhub sweatshirt, that'll be the biggest smile you've ever seen in your whole life. I'm sure of it. And lastly, for the things you didn't know you needed, a 17-string guitar. I counted this like 7 times, and I think there's 17. Did you ever think that you needed more strings on your guitar? Maybe 1 or 2. But don't you worry. Now there's 17 strings on the guitar. That's a big-ass chord. For the next category of products, we have things I didn't know that you could just order online. This kind of goes into the next category too, but we'll get there. Apparently, you can buy live animals on the internet, like a snake, for like $18. They'll just send you a live snake. No worries, not a big deal. It's a live snake. It'll be totally fine. I don't see any problem with that. But if you're not into more the exotic animals, like I get a snake can be a little out there for you. You want something that more people have. Why not buy a horse? Now that's a realistic product. If you could buy a whole horse, it'll just show up in the mail about a couple weeks later. You'll see the FedEx guy roll right up, open his door, horse comes walking out. Congratulations, you are now a horse girl. All dreams do come true. And you're probably thinking, well, I have this horse, but I have nowhere to keep it, right? Well, luckily enough, you can buy houses on Wish.com. Buy a whole house. Doesn't matter where it is. You'll never get the keys to it, but you own that house. And you can know in your heart, you bought a house on the web. You can't live in it. You can't go to it. You have no idea where it is. You have no way to get into it. But you own a house now. Congratulations, you're a homeowner. It happens faster than you ever think. One day, you're buying a penis sock. And the next, you're a homeowner. They grow up so fast. Alright, so kind of transitioning to the next category. I think you'll kind of get where I'm going with this as I go. I know a lot of people like to kind of customize their phone with their phone case, put something fun on it, something that kind of represents you, or just something you think is funny. I think phone cases are very fun, and a lot of people enjoy them. Now, I'm sure we've all had the thought of, I wish I could have a world leader on my phone case. And not just a world leader, a dead one. We've all wanted a dead world leader. So why not have a Saddam Hussein phone case? I know I want one. And if the case isn't doing it for you, I totally understand. Because it's just it's not quite enough. You can buy Saddam Hussein. You can buy the guy. He's only $20. You order him, he'll be here in a couple weeks. He'll just come on over. Yeah, he's been dead for a while. But you know what? What about it? They'll just ship you whatever's left. And then when someone else buys him, you ship him back off. It's a great, great thing. And there are other people you can buy too. You can buy Harry Styles. Or you can just buy this random woman. Why? I don't know. We don't ask questions. Here she is. You can have her. Because apparently, Wishdotcom can do that for you. How? Don't know. I don't ask questions once again. The thing about Wishdotcom is, I feel bad because there's a lot of people that just get scammed through Wish.com. Like, people have had multiple complaints of, their thing is not showing up on time, it's not what they expected, which I guess isn't that surprising, because if you really, take a second and look on their website, you quickly realize that none of this is legitimate. There's no way. My favorite are the, free products. I found a couple of free products that on the picture look like a genuine ring. But there's no way they're selling that for free. If you're getting that, don't expect a ring, because you're not gonna get one. But I think my favorite free product is the Donald Trump Super Bowl style ring. Isn't that just awesome? It's so cool, and it's free. It's just free. You can just get it. It'll just show up at your house. And I'm sure it'll be exactly what you expected. But I do feel bad for the people who kind of fall into the trap of thinking they're getting a really good deal on something and then they just don't get the product they wanted. Either it ships for a really long time or it just never gets there. This one, that's, very obviously a scammed iPhone. It's not a real iPhone. It's a fake iPhone. I just feel bad because I'm sure there are people who don't really look and they're just like, oh, that's an iPhone. That looks like an iPhone. And then they order it and then they don't get an iPhone. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta scam people out of money, huh? It's rude. Don't do that. Alright, so now I've saved my favorite category for last. And that is the misleading or products that make absolutely no goddamn sense. And I don't understand them. If you see any product in here that you understand what it's supposed to do, please tell me, because I don't. So, this first one in this category is, it looks like a key, right? It looks like Just a key. Nothing weird about that, right? But the second half of the picture is what confuses me. It just says, please prepare yourself a glass bottle. Why? I don't get it. Why are you putting a key in a bottle? A key to nothing? You're ordering a key and then putting it into a bottle. This one makes no sense to me. And I've looked at it for way too long, trying to understand what the point of it is. And I can't figure it out. Why? Why? Here's another really good misleading advertisement. Now, I want you to look at this picture. Now, I want you to guess. What do you think they're selling? I'll give you a little bit. Yeah, it's the sticker on the wall. Not the entire bench system and weightlifting system that's right there in front of it. You would think, because that's the main thing in the photo. No, it's the sticker on the side. Why did they do that? It's very obviously intentionally misleading. But it just... Why you gotta take advantage of people like that? It's just so weird. Even it's a nice sticker. I feel like people would want to buy that. But instead, they're gonna, trick them into buying it. And then they're gonna get a product that they don't want. Do you want unhappy customers? And if so, why is that part of your plan? Maybe I just don't understand how business works. Here's another advertising choice that I don't understand. It kind of makes me feel like they probably don't speak English as a first language. Some of the products that go on here are advertised by people that don't primarily speak English. They just kind of throw something on there and then guess the words or throw it in Google Translate and hope it's right. Because I look at this one and it's for a stereo device and it says your ears will get pregnant? Huh? My ears are gonna be pregnant. What does that even mean? Are they going to give birth? Am I gonna give little ear babies out of my ear? And why would I want that? What does that do for me? It doesn't make any sense to me. But that's what makes me feel like maybe they threw a translation program. But at the same time, what word translated to pregnant? How did they come out with ears get pregnant? Your ears will get pregnant. The product doesn't even look that bad. It just is very weirdly advertised. Now, little disclaimer before this next one. If you're someone who doesn't like feet or toes, maybe skip ahead a minute or two, because this is involving toes. Someone please explain to me what this does. I don't get it. It just looks like it's holding the big toenail. It's just got a little hold on it, and that's it. What's the point of it? Is it supposed to be doing something? Because I don't know what it's supposed to do. I've looked at it many times, and every time I'm like, oh, it's supposed to... Yep, I don't know. So if someone has any ideas, please comment that, because I would love to know what this is intended to do. And lastly, everyone, I saved this one for last because I cannot understand what it even is. The other ones, I have a general idea of what it's supposed to do. Even the toe thing, it's something with the toe, right? And the speakers, and I guess the key, well, maybe not the key. But I have an idea. What are these goggles supposed to do? I don't get it. They're just... I don't know. I saw this all over Twitter, and no one knows what they're for. I can't figure it out. What could these possibly be intended to do? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Give me $8,000 to tell you exactly what that does, and I couldn't tell you. And you know what, guys? If all the rest of these have really not felt like a really good gift to give someone, then give them this shirt. It's a Pancocky sweatshirt. It's a pancake bukkake. What else could you want? Huh? That's all. That's all you could ever want, and I know that for a fact. But anyway, guys, if you haven't managed to find the perfect gift for your loved ones, you're not looking in the right place. Wish.com is where it's at, okay? You can find anything, and for a cheap price, and it'll only get here in 2 years. That's a steal, alright? That's a good deal. But anyway, guys, that's all for today. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give the video a like and to subscribe, because I have more videos like this. I have 6 other videos on this channel of me talking about other stuff. It's all sorts of fun. So go check those out. I even got a playlist that's got all of them on it. How about that? So join me next time, guys, where I will be standing on this chair, balancing on one foot for as long as I can until I fall and break my skull open. But until then, yay!